Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing on today? I am super duper excited. Yes, I am fangirl, and I get to hang out with Makenna Lee on today, guys, about her latest release. You guys already know what I'm going to say here at the cafe. Stop what you're doing, like, tag, and share. Tell a friend to come on down to the cafe because we are hanging out with author Makenna Lee on today. And so, Makenna, before we get started, I'm going to allow you the opportunity to introduce yourself to the people here at the cafe on this evening.
Hello, and thank you for having me on the show. I'm Makenna, and I write for Harlequin Special Edition. And I have a 6-book series with them. And the 6th book is the new one that's out now.
Yes.
I'm a wife and mom. I'm a special needs mom. So I have a son with Down syndrome who has inspired most of the books in this series.
Yay. Thank you so much for sharing that as well. And they are coming on in. They are greeting us on today. Hello, Mama Tony from Mama Tony's Book Nook hanging out with us today. You have Veronica Lockett hanging out with us today. Antoinette Gates. You got Caitlin Warrior. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us on today. And Makenna, before we get started, I am super duper excited about this book. You probably know I'm a book nerd, but I'm also a book cover nerd. And oh my goodness, we have to talk about this amazing First of all, you had me at the bookstore. Anything bookish, I love it. But the cover, can you tell us a little bit about the cover for this latest release, The Bookstore's Secret?
Well, I didn't really get to have any input into it other than I wanted it to be in the bookstore. Liam Mendez owns the bookstore, and Nicole is his childhood friend who's always had a crush on him. Yes. So I was glad to have both of them on the cover in the bookstore. So, yes. So the Harlequin artist is the one who did the cover, and they always do a fabulous job.
Yes, they nailed it, my friend. I mean, I was captivated by the cover, and then the title. Speaking of that, The Bookstore's Secret. Now, was that your original working title for this release, or no, it came about otherwise?
Well, at first it was just book number 6. But then I did start part of the way through, I did start calling it The Bookstore Secret. So nice, I was happy that was the title that got chosen.
Yeah. Now, I was reading somewhere, and to describe your writing style is stories that make you feel, think, and dream. Tell us about that in your writing.
I want to write stories that kind of take you places and kind of put you in the story, almost like I want you to see a movie in your head as you read. And just, things that make you think about things you never thought of before. Like in the first book in the series was, what it might be like to have a child with some special needs, what that's like for a family. So just kind of, I want to, have the people. I know it's sad to say when someone says they cried that I'm happy, but I want people to laugh and smile and maybe cry a little bit. So I know that they connect with the story.
Yes. It's called one of those stories with all the feels, just all the feels.
Yes. That's my goal.
I love that. Now, what inspired, for those who may be new to you as well as new to this series, can you tell us, the name of the series and what inspired this series overall?
The series is called Home to Oak Hollow. So Oak Hollow is a fictional town in the Texas Hill Country, which I live in that area of Texas. And so I just invented a town that's kind of little bits and pieces of different towns around the area. And the first story, I'll have to show you that cover, because this is the one that was inspired by my son.
Okay.
So instead
nice cover too.
Yeah, isn't that great? So instead of writing a story about a little boy with Down syndrome, I thought that might be a little too close to me. So I changed it to a little girl and a single mom. So that's kind of what started out the series, and then has gone on from there with just all the stories of the different families in the town.
Right, right. Now, speaking of that, before we get into the characters, when you think about you and your writing, and it could even be for for book six, knowing that these two were going to be the next individual's story that was going to be told. For you, what usually comes first? Is it the plot or is it the characters when
It's
it
the
comes to your writing?
characters for me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. The characters I have to kind of sit with them for a while.
Uh-huh.
And I know a basic plot line, but really most of the story comes from after I get to know the characters and who they are.
Yeah.
Sometimes they even surprise me sometimes.
Yes, yes. Now, for those who may not have read the story, of course, we're going to talk a little bit about the characters too. But let's start with Nicole. And so she's an aspiring pastry chef, and she gets a job at the bookstore.
Yes.
Now, for her, if you had to describe her in 3 words or more, how would you describe Nicole's character?
Well, she's a strong-willed mother with of a 9-year-old daughter. So she's determined and has a goal in mind.
Yes, yes. Now, of course, we got to talk about the boss, okay? How would you describe Liam to the people?
Well, Liam is also an author, and well, he was an editor and an author and bookstore owner. So even though it sounds like he's kind of a book nerd, he's really kind of a tough guy who you wouldn't expect to find in this role.
Right.
So, he's a family man. He's divorced, but has his son living with him. So he knows what he wants, and it's small town. Opposite of her, or what she thinks she wants.
Now, with this story, the bookstore's secret, is there a character or characters, it could be more than one, that was exciting and fun to write, when they was coming to your head and your thoughts and just putting them down on paper? Was there a character that was interesting or fun to write? And was there a character, and could be more than one, that at moments you pause, like you had to sit with that character and sit with your thoughts to get it out of what you wanted them to say?
One that I had a lot of fun with was Nicole's daughter. So I had a lot of fun developing her and made her kind of fun and quirky and kind of full of energy. So she came to me pretty easily, and she was fun. Okay. Liam's son Travis was a little harder.
Okay. Yeah. Now, when you think about these types of stories, or the stories that you write, and to convey that into words, what do you enjoy in writing these stories?
I guess getting to know my characters, and just the joy of having the story come to me and start flowing out. And really the part of writing that I like the best is actually the editing. Ooh. So once I finally get the whole story written, I love the part of going back into it and developing it deeper and making things shine. So that's really my favorite part.
That's exciting. I'm nerdy, so I'm all excited about the editing part. Yes. Oh my goodness. Now, for this story, guys, if you are just joining us, we are hanging out with Makenna Lee on today, guys. Her latest release, The Bookstore's Secret. She is hanging out with us on today. It is actually book 6 in a series. And some people may be wondering, Makenna, like, say for example, if they just stumbled upon you and grab the Bookstore's Secret off the shelf, can this book be read as a standalone, or they kind of need to go back and read the other 5? Where is that as far as book 6? Like, would they be lost? Share with us a little bit about that.
They could absolutely read it as a standalone. You could pick it up first and read the story. If you've read the others, you would notice other characters popping in now and then that are from the other books. but you wouldn't have had to read
Yeah,
those books. Hopefully, if you read this one, it'll make you want to go back and find out about the other characters.
and find out. Yes. Yes. Now, for those who may be getting to know you or what have you, is there any writing must-haves or writing quirks that Makenna has that she can spill the tea on?
Well, I am usually drinking coffee. Even
Okay.
though when I get in a roll, the coffee usually gets cold and I have to go heat it up. But what else? Just I at first I didn't like to write with music or any sound at all, and now I kind of
Oh,
like to
okay.
have music on, kind of on a very low level in the background. But
Yeah.
and I kind of sometimes I will tailor the music to maybe something to do with if it's a cowboy, I might be listening to country music or just kind of get me in
Okay.
whatever mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, when you think about the bookstore's secret, um, and you think about Nicole and you think about Leem, what did you enjoy about their story? Like putting these two together?
Well, it's kind of, well, I don't know if it's a second chance. It's more friends to lovers kind of romance. I
Yeah.
enjoyed that she had always had a crush on him, but he is a few years older. So, like when he left for college, he
Yeah.
still thought of her as a kid. So I enjoy
Right.
when he starts to realize, when he starts to see her as a grown woman and, realize that he has different feelings for her. And they do, I like
Yeah.
that I liked adding in little bits of story of when they were kids, little memories they shared, or to kind of build on the
Yeah.
relationship over the years.
Yes. Guys, if you are just joining us, we are hanging out with the one and only Makenna Lee on today, guys. Her latest release, The Bookstore's a Secret. She's sharing a little bit of with us on today. Like, tag, and share. Tell a friend to come on down and join us here at the cafe. You guys know how we do it here. If you have a question for author Makenna Lee, put it in the comments section. We'll be sure to include you as well in on this conversation with her too. And so when you think about this particular story, do you enjoy stories that maybe have like a bookish theme? Like for me, like I said, I know when I saw the cover and you had bookstore, I love books like that or what have you. Do
Yeah,
you enjoy adding those into the story? I mean, first of all,
I
it looks like they're standing inside the bookstore.
yes, and no, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, but
That's
the bookstore that's in this book, actually, I think it might have been book 3 where I
okay.
introduced the book Sip and Read. And it
Hmm.
just, the characters will go in there and have girls book night. And so the bookstore's been in the series for a while. And there's a few
Yeah.
mentions of Liam. So because it was there, I just was like, I have to write a story set in this bookstore, Sip and Read. And
That
it's
is
Sip
so
and Read because it has
cool.
a cafe and a coffee bar in it. So
Yes. I love that. I love that. And Antoinette has a great question. She wanted to know, do you tend to get plots or certain scenes come to you at odd times that you need to make notes, like when you're sleeping or you're cooking?
definitely, definitely. I even have a notepad on my bedside because often as I'm falling asleep, I'll be thinking about my story. So, and I don't want to turn the light on and interrupt my husband. So I'll just in the dark write things down. So I've accidentally written over the top of other notes. And so, yes, I have little scraps of paper everywhere in the car, there's in my
Yes.
purse. So, yes, all over the house, I have little pieces of paper with notes on it about a scene or even a sentence or something.
Absolutely. Look, because you have to be ready. I mean, when the creative spark hits, you got to be ready to kind of jot that down.
Mhm. I've
I
even
love
been
that.
talking with
And
my
Makenna, I don't know
husband
if
and
you see.
yeah, I've been
Go
talking
ahead.
with my husband and I'll tell him, wait, don't say anything else. I have to write something down. Don't talk. Because if he does, I might, forget what I need to write down. So he's gotten
Right.
used to that.
I love it. I love it. And look, they are giving you love in the comment section. Let me just tell you, you got some coffee lovers out there.
Oh, good.
The Sharon Blunt, she was like, I like her already. She drinks coffee. I know Caitlin saying, yay, she drinks coffee, just like her. So yes, they are loving this coffee as well.
Oh, good.
We have Amy out there. Amy said that she loved the entire Oak Hollow series, and she wants to know: did you have all of the characters planned and the town mapped out before you started book one of this series? Great question, Amy.
I did not. I had book one written before I even got my contract with Harlequin. So
Okay.
it was a fully written when I, got that. So I had no idea it would become a series. Now
Oh,
about book well, at first I was signed for 3 books, and then
okay.
it became 6 after that. I think it was in book 2 when I started planning out some of the other characters. And then by the end of book
Gotcha.
3, I was planning out all of the book 4, 5, and 6 characters.
Nice, nice. And guys, of course, Author Makenna Lee, she's going to read us a little snippet of the bookstore's A Secret. I'll let her set up the scene to tell us what she is getting ready to share with us on today.
Okay. This is when Nicole has first returned to Oak Hollow, and she's going to be living with her mother for a while. And I mean, she just drove in, so she's tired. She's, hasn't even taken a bath since she got off the road. So, and she is not feeling ready to run into her old crush, but.
Okay.
So the doorbell chimed its 5-note tune. Are you expecting someone? Nicole asked her mom. Oh, yes, a delivery. Mimi left the table and disappeared around the corner to the front door. Hello, Liam. Liam? No. Alarm bells shrieked in Nicole's head. She considered running upstairs, but her mother had just told him she and Katie were in the kitchen and invited him in. She hastily yanked the hairband off her wrist and tried to tame her riotous curls into a ponytail. And then she swiped her finger under her eyes in case her mascara was smudged. And then she remembered she wasn't wearing any makeup, not even concealer on her dark circles. Why did I come downstairs? I should have just gotten into a hot bath. Her mom returned to the kitchen with the guy Nicole had loved from afar since she was 12 years old. For 25 years, he'd been her fantasy man. Look who stopped by to deliver the books I ordered. Katie's head shot up. Books? I love books. One of them is for you, Mimi said, but you have to finish eating first. Liam smiled at Katie and then turned to Nicole, and her stomach fluttered with the kind of nervous sensations she had always felt as a teenager. The years had been good to him, very, very good. A maroon t-shirt hugged his biceps and shoulders, and her fingers tingled with the inappropriate urge to reach out and see if the denim of his faded jeans was as soft as it looked. Hello, Liam, Nicole said with a small wave. Nicole, Katie, so good to see both of you. I didn't know you were visiting. Oh, we're not visiting, Katie said unhelpfully. We have to live here now. Nicole's heart sank, and she made a mental note to once again talk to her daughter about blurting out every thought that came into her mind.
There you have it, guys. She just shared with us a little snippet of the Bookstore's Secret. It is available now in stores where books are sold, and we will definitely be sharing with you a little bit later how you can get your hands on a copy of the Bookstore's Secret as well. And so there was a question that I wanted Caitlin asked. She wanted to know, what do you like to do when you're not writing?
I do like to read a lot, so, which isn't a surprise. I like listening to audiobooks, and the reason is because if I'm just sitting and reading, I think I should be writing. So if I listen to an audiobook, I can walk around doing other things, cleaning the house, whatever. So I do a lot of that. And so no matter what I'm doing, I'm usually thinking about a story or a character or something.
Yes, yes. I love that. I love that. And they enjoyed the snippet as well. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're hanging out with author Makenna Lee on today. Her latest release, The Bookstore's Secret. She is sharing with us that on today. And Makenna, we have to play a round of this or that, my friend. And I promise you, there is no right or wrong answer. It is
Okay.
all things according to you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get started. Okay, first one, phone call or text message?
Text message.
Okay, audiobook or podcast?
Audiobook.
Okay, glass half full or glass half empty?
Definitely full. Half full.
Okay. All right, we are taking a trip, my friend. Are we going on an airplane ride or are we going on a road trip?
Road trip.
Okay, friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I gosh,
And you can
both.
say both. It's all things according
Yeah.
to you.
I think both. It's hard to pick one of those.
Okay, look, secret baby or sibling's best friend?
Sibling's best friend.
Okay. And Makenna, we have to know this one here at the cafe. Are you team tea or are you team coffee, my friend?
I am team coffee.
I love that. And trust me, you have some team coffee people in the comment section as well. Yes.
Good.
And so I love that. And next up, guys, of course, Makenna Lee is she has a giveaway for us here today on the cafe. And I'm gonna allow Makenna to tell us what her giveaway on tonight is going to be.
I'm going to be giving away a copy of the book. If you're in the States, I can mail one or send you an ebook and a $15 Amazon card, which you could probably use to buy some other books.
I love that. Now, Makenna, I want to make sure, is that together? Is the Amazon gift card and the book together, or is it two separate giveaways? I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly.
Well, it could be either. How do you like to do that?
Okay, we can do separate. We could do a copy of the book and a $15 Amazon gift card. So what will happen is you, my friend, are going to tell me when to stop. We'll do it twice, and that person will be the winner of the giveaway. So first, we will do the $15 Amazon gift card. So Makenna, when you are ready, just tell me when to stop.
Okay. Stop.
Okay. Let's see. Amy, you are the winner of the $15 Amazon gift card. So if you will send me your email information, I will get that over to Makenna Lee. And if you will do it one more time, tell me when to stop, that person will be the winner of the Bookstore's Secret. Okay, let me get started. All right, I'm ready.
And stop.
Okay. Tiffany Jones with the podcast. You are the winner of a copy of the book, The Bookstore's Secret. So if you will send me your information, we will make sure that we get that out so you can get a copy of that as well. Congratulations to both of our winners on today as well. And Makenna, the time goes by so fast, my friend.
It does.
But before we go, can you please tell us how they can get hands on a copy of The Bookstore's Secret?
Well, you can get it on all of the online retailers, from Barnes & Noble, Amazon, any of those. And in stores, it might still be in Barnes & Noble and Walmart till the end of this month. It should be till the end of this month. But you can always order an ebook copy or an actual physical copy from all the sites online.
Yes.
And to connect with me, the easiest is to go to my website, which is MakennaLee.com, because there you can connect all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, all of those.
Yes, I love that. I love that. Guys, if you are just joining us, we're hanging out with Makenna Lee, and she just shared with us a little bit about her latest release, The Bookstore's Secret. It is available now in stores where books are sold, so you can grab a copy of that. And as she stated, you can go to her website. You can follow her on social media. Also, on her website, you can check out any of her backlist, any of the other 5 books in the series. She did share with us that you can read it as a standalone, but trust me, my friends, you're going to want to go and read the other books in this particular series as well. And Makenna, before we leave, I definitely want to allow you to have the last words of what you want to say to the people on today.
I just want to say thank you for, I know I've seen some of you are my readers already, and just thank you so much for picking up my books. And I hope you enjoy them. I'm actually starting a new series that'll be kind of fun with an opera singer, a cowboy,
Oh,
and Down syndrome
oh,
adoption. So
okay.
lots of good stuff coming with that new 3-book series.
Oh, nice. You see, I just got excited. Yeah, I love a cowboy story. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. This is gonna be real in an opera singer. Okay. Count me in, Makenna. Count me in.
Very
Yes.
good.
Now, is that starting gonna be coming 2024 or
Probably won't be till 2024. I haven't gotten the
okay.
release dates yet, so we'll see.
Okay. So exciting. And Makenna, I guess also, if one more question before you go, or what have you, for you as a writer, if you had to give one tip to an aspiring author or what have you, what would you say?
I would say just get started, because I had stories in my head for a long time, and one day my husband just said, "Well, why aren't you writing them down?" And I was like, "I don't know how to do that." And he's like, "Well, try." And thankfully I tried and realized I could do it. And so I just learned along the way.
Yes.
And so I would say just start, open up a Word document, open up a notebook, and just start writing and let it go from there.
I love it. I love it. There you have it, boys and girls. Makenna Lee, her latest series, her latest book, sorry, The Bookstore Secret. It is available now. Like, tag, and share. Tell a friend. After you read it, definitely leave a review. I know that she will be so appreciative of all the reviews if you guys could do that too. Same
Definitely,
thing. If you see
definitely.
it out in the wild, or if you have a copy, take a picture, tag her as well. Like, tag, and share. Tell everybody about her new book that's out now, The Bookstore's Secret, as well. It is a great book. I know that you guys are going to enjoy it. And of course, guys, if you are watching via Facebook and you have left stars, thank you so much. I am always appreciative for you to send stars. If you would like to send stars, look down. If you're on Facebook, there is in the comment section like a shooting star. Feel free to click on that and send as many stars as you would like. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is Angela Anderson's YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe as well. Guys, it has been amazing hanging out with you guys on today. Thank all of you for joining us on today. And as we always say, have an amazing day, because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.